Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has claimed a major strike on U.S. military infrastructure in the Gulf. In a dramatic statement, IRGC Public Relations announced that its forces targeted key American and Israeli-linked military sites as part of the ongoing Operation Vadeh Sadeq 4, also known as Operation True Promise 4. According to the IRGC, the latest wave of attacks included precision missile strikes and drone assaults on the Dhafra Air Base in the United Arab Emirates, a critical U.S. military installation hosting advanced fighter jets and intelligence assets. Iranian forces claim that the base's central ammunition depot was hit, triggering massive explosions and forcing American forces to evacuate and relocate aircraft. Tehran says the strikes were carried out using an array of missiles from its strategic arsenal, including Fatah hypersonic missiles, Emad, Qadr, Zolfagar, Dezful, and Khorramshahr systems, alongside so-called destructive drones. Iranian officials claim the operation also targeted U.S. facilities at Dhafra Naval Base and Sheikh Issa Air Base in Bahrain. Iran also claims to have launched attacks on Israeli targets deep inside what it calls the occupied territories. According to the IRGC statement, missiles struck military-industrial infrastructure in the Tel Aviv and Ben Gurion areas, including facilities linked to aerospace weapons production and air refueling support. The strikes are said to be part of multiple coordinated waves. Iranian officials say Wave 53, 54, and 55 of the operation targeted Israeli command centers, military gathering points, and strategic infrastructure. In a warning to Washington and Tel Aviv, the IRGC declared that continuous and crushing attacks will continue until the aggressors are punished. The claims could not be independently verified, and neither the United States nor Israel has yet confirmed the alleged damage. But if confirmed, a successful strike on a U.S. ammunition depot in the Gulf would mark one of the most serious direct confrontations between Iran and American forces in recent years, raising fears of a dangerous new escalation across the Middle East. In a coordinated 24-hour blitz, Iran and its proxies launched a wave of strikes targeting 3 critical U.S. and allied military bases across the Middle East. Viral satellite images blasted out by state-backed media claim catastrophic destruction, smoldering command centers, obliterated fuel tanks, and decimated aircraft hangars. But in the fog of war, the first casualty is the truth. Verified reports confirm the strikes in Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, and Iraq absolutely happened. However, Western intelligence paints a vastly different picture of the aftermath, exposing a massive, calculated information warfare campaign designed to project overwhelming military dominance. Take Prince Sultan Air Base in Saudi Arabia, the strategic anchor of U.S. air power. Iranian images claim the total destruction of the operation's command center. The verified reality: an Iranian ballistic missile strike did hit the base, damaging 5 U.S. Air Force KC-135 refueling tankers. It's a calculated blow to U.S. air logistics, but far from wiping out the command node. Over in Kuwait at the Ali Al Salam Air Base, a vital logistics hub, the claims are similar. Viral battle damage assessments boast of decimated jet fuel tanks. Yet, Italy's defense chief confirmed the actual casualty: a drone attack that destroyed a single Italian remotely piloted aircraft with 0 coalition casualties. Finally, Harir Air Base in Iraq, sitting right in Iran's front yard. The IRGC officially claimed responsibility for raining missiles and drones on what they called a gathering center for for US forces. State-aligned images highlight obliterated officer residences, but independent verification of this total destruction remains completely absent. These three bases are the fundamental pillars of American power projection in the region. Targeting them, even if the damage is strictly to equipment like drones and tankers, provides a high-leverage propaganda victory for adversaries. It is a stark reminder that in modern geopolitics, the battle for the narrative is fought just as fiercely as the war on the ground.